guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lorna Marie. Today for you I have a super exciting video. I know summer is emerging and I have a airplane comfort bag for you. You know they call me the kit queen because your girl has all the kits, all the things, all the possibilities. So if you guys like this type of thing, definitely consider subscribing. I will be linking and listing everything down below for you guys. And if you haven't done so already, definitely subscribe and hit that little bell. And without further ado, let's hop into the video. Here is my bag that I'm doing. This is my airplane bag. And this is everything. It's like my comfort bag. All the comfort items that I like to have on the plane. Yes, it is big. It is chunky. I mean, it's not too big. I do have to slide it like inside of my backpack or whatever. Here, let me view like this. So this is how wide it is. It's not too bad. I am a mom of 4. I'm a full-time RVer, traveler, world traveler. We love traveling. So I like having everything on a plane. This is for a long flight. I would never bring something like this for just an hour flight or something like that. But anything over a couple hours, I definitely have this. And if my family's with me, I probably will bring it on a short flight as well. We have different sections here. I kind of separated things a little bit. You guys know I like to do things into categories, so we'll go over all of it. I actually want to talk about the bag a little bit. So as you can see, it folds into these 3 sections, and obviously if you have less in here, you'll be able to fold it smaller, okay? But since I've crammed it packed with all kinds of stuff, it is on the thicker side. But this is a 31 bag. I absolutely love this bag. Now, in the future, for anybody watching this, you may not be able to get this, but just go get yourself one of the travel bags from Amazon. I'll try to leave some down below, ones that I've maybe used in the past, but I am a 31 consultant, so I just use 31, which I absolutely love. It's such a good fit for me because I'm always doing stuff like this, but they're never there forever. So, all right. Let's get into it. So at the bottom here, if you notice, I have things labeled with a clear label maker. I used to do like the colored ones before or even white, but I like so much better how these clear ones look. It's just so much sleeker. And I do this so I can remember what's in here, to be honest with you guys. I don't always know what's inside if it's empty. Like if somebody uses it, I use the socks, I go to wash them, I don't remember that I bring socks in here. So it's nice that I label it, and when it's empty, you know you need to replenish it. I just put my camera on the tripod so I'm not like shaking around or anything. I like having labels so I know where things go, and if somebody wants to put something back or borrow something, they know exactly where it goes. I feel like labels are for your family too. It makes things so much easier. Okay, so at the top here it says Ziploc, paper towels, and garbage bags. That's what I have stuck in the back here. So I'm gonna pull those out. I'm just gonna pull everything out and show you guys. And I know it seems silly, but if you have a big family, I've had a bunch of garbage before, whether it was like junk food, new toys, or things that I bring on the airplane. I just like having a garbage bag with me. I also have paper towels just in case they spill and they can't come quick enough. And then I also have Ziploc bags if there's extra snacks that we wanna save. So I have those. And then I have anti-wipes, which means antibacterial wipes, and wipes, which is baby wipes. So I have those 2 here. And then I have this little side right here. It says bee spray. Oops. This little side right here, this little thing, it says bee spray, and it says feminine, which is feminine products. I have it in one of the zipper pouches. I will link these down below for you guys. But this is the bathroom spray. You can get this from the Dollar Tree. There's also ones you can get at Walmart. They're a little more expensive, but you spray it in the toilet when you have to go number 2 and nobody can smell it, which is nice when you're on an airplane. So definitely suggest bringing some of that. I stick this on the corner, even though it says it at the bottom right here. I know that it belongs in here. Okay, then I have a pair, it says socks. Then it says socks right here, and then it says underwear. I do not have my underwear in here because I'm not gonna be showing you my underwear online. I put a pair of socks. These are compression socks. They're great for on the airplane because when you're up there, everything just gets all swollen. And then a pair of underwear, obviously, if you start your period or you get sweaty. I mean, you're sitting there for hours and hours and you just wanna feel fresh. Trust me, bring a pair of underwear with you. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to this next section here. You guys know I like to organize things into different categories. This is kind of a beauty category, kind of things that I may not need as often. This stuff at the top, I might need a little bit more. I have 2 Neutrogena wipes. I have a contact case that I fill up with contact solution. So if I need to take my contacts out, I can do that. I have little tweezers here. And then I have some hair ties. So as you can see here, I labeled everything, and this is pretty much all that I have in that little compartment there. And then these are just a little thing of little sample Tic Tacs I just stuck in there. I'll probably stick that in the food thing. This thing has come in so handy, you guys. I've used it multiple times in Hawaii. I've used this in Hawaii. I just used this for my last trip when I went to my friend's baby shower. It's so handy. I use everything in here. I use the socks. I used the feminine products last time. I used the wipes. I use both types of wipes. I used literally everything in here. It's so nice to have. Then we have this top part. This is really simple in this one here. These are those little pouches that I've shown you guys before. Love these, you guys. They're reusable. They're made for jewelry, but I use them for everything. And they're a little bit more sturdy than the little plastic baggies here, but I still like both. Depends on what I'm using them for. And that's all that is in this one here. Everything is still labeled. This says chlorophyll, bars, greens, stevia, and this is throat stuff. So I just have a little bit of cough drops. If somebody's throat is irritated or whatever, we can give that to them. Chlorophyll is amazing, you guys. So this is made out of plants and it is so good for you for altitude. I'm actually in Colorado right now and it will help altitude sickness. It brings oxygen to your blood. There's so many other things that it does. Definitely look it up, do your own research. You can get this at Whole Foods. You can get it on Amazon. I'll leave a link for you guys down below. Try to get the mint flavor. It tastes better, but it's really mild. I had a friend just try it and he says it's literally just a little flavor above water. So not bad at all. Then I just keep a couple forks. I like to buy salads at the airport before I go on the airplane, and sometimes they don't give you forks. So I definitely like to have some utensils. Then I like to have some kind of bars on me. Usually I'll do like Kind bars or Laura bars. These are the kids ones I just stuck in here so you guys can have an example. Then I have these two different types of powders. Now, one is an electrolyte. I actually didn't mark the top. I probably will mark that here and add electrolyte on here. And then I also have a greens powder. So one is for hydration and one is to get your vegetables in when you're on the airplane. It's so important to stay hydrated, you guys. When you're up there, you're exposed to so much sun and all those different things. That's why I have sunscreen up here, which I'll be showing you in a second. But I like to have a green smoothie every day. So I definitely want my greens when I'm on the airplane. And these are more of an organic brand, more natural brand. I know they have other ones that I do like, but these are more natural. Oh, and then the last thing is stevia, which if I get oatmeal from Starbucks, which I kind of do sometimes in the morning or whatever, I still like to do stevia. I don't have tea in here because I did hear on like TikTok or something, the stewardess that work on the airplanes said that they don't ever clean out that hot water thing. So I was like, no, I'm good. Right, so this is all I have in this section right here. So we are on the last top section here. There is quite a bit in here, so I'm gonna try to angle this properly so you guys can see everything. So I have labeled everything here. It says first aid, which is in the back. I try to list things that are in the back at the top, so I know I can tell my family like, hey, the stuff in the back is listed at the top. Eye drops, face spray, chapstick, deodorant, sanitizer, lotion. The only thing that I don't have listed is in the back. I have extra mask, and then I have this little tool right here. When I get a headache on the airplane, oh my gosh, this thing is amazing. It's out of batteries right now, but I'll pull it out and show you guys. Oh, and then it says pen and Tide stick. That's also up at the top here. So gotta have a pen. They always have you fill stuff out on the plane for international flights. And then of course you gotta have a Tide stick. And then what I did for these things is I just stuck them in these little pouches just so they're not like rolling around everywhere. It kind of just gives everything a uniform place to stay, which I really like. So I'm pulling these both out like this. And in the back here, you just see I have all the wipes. And then I just have this little first aid thing. I'll show you guys this in a second. Let me go to this stuff here. I have Jergens lotion. This is sanitizer from Victoria's Secret. I think they were discontinuing it. And then I just have some deodorant, which I think those are all important. I feel like these are kind of in the same family of categories, so those all stay together. And then in this one here, this is that little tool I was telling you about. It vibrates and you basically can put it on your forehead, in between your eyes, under your eyes. It just feels so good, and it helps with lymphatic drainage, or if you have a migraine, it's so nice on the airplane. I just stick that in here. And then I have this is Acure SPF 30. You guys are exposed to so many different rays when you're in the airplane. I highly suggest looking into wearing an SPF. Look up the different things that it does. This is a spray. It adds hydration. It's a rose spray. I just added in these bottles, which I'll link these down below for you. And what I put inside of here, it's just a rose face spray, and it's rose actually helps change your frequency. So if you're in a funky mood on the airplane, you can give yourself a spray, or you feel a little dry, you can add some of that on there. And then I just have eye drops, and then I have this Carmex here, chapstick, and that's it. Okay, you guys, I really love this thing. I do not bring a lot of medication on the plane with me. This is the basic necessities that I need. Everything else will be in my check-in bag that I check in, or in my carry-on, depending on what the scenario is. Most likely it's checked in, let's be honest here. These bags are amazing. I also have little ones here. I only have basic little bandages because we're all sitting down, so hopefully the injuries will be very minor, so we'll stick that up here. And then I have a bunch of medication that I have. So we have kids sleep aid, and then on the back you can put how many each kid can take. Then we have Dramamine, which is for motion sickness. I have a child that does get motion sickness. Then we have extra strength Tylenol. I always use that, unfortunately need it on the plane. And then we have adult sleep aid. So if anybody cannot sleep for whatever reason, we just have some triple antibiotic ointment. And then we have some Imodium. Now, you don't want anyone to have diarrhea while they're on the plane. That would be not ideal. That just goes in the back here on the top. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed my airplane comfort bag. You guys know I love building a good kit. Everything will be linked for you down below, all the products, and definitely go down and subscribe to my newsletter. You guys will see my monthly videos posted there. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and until next time, I'm always your girl, Lorna Marie.